And we're back with another one. What's up, y'all? On this video, we're going to talk about social media growth, specifically identifying your niche or niche, however you want to say it. Let's talk about it. So what's up, y'all? Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you clicked on it, of course, you already know my name is Adam Henderson. On this channel, we talk about everything in regards to entrepreneurship, personal growth, and faith. Now, today we're going to focus on specifically social media growth, but we want to consider the conversation of identifying your niche. Now, I've been on social media for about a year now, but for the longest time, I could not identify a niche. I wanted to talk about fashion. I wanted to talk about fitness. I wanted to talk about music. I wanted to talk about entrepreneurship. I wanted to talk about faith. I wanted to talk about so many different things, and all those things I love, but I could not identify my niche. And then for a long time, I started to listen to all of these different people, all of these YouTubers, content creators, influencers, and they always talked about how to identify a niche, but then they focused on making sure that you have a niche. At first, I did not agree. At first, I was limited by my own selfish ambition, and then something in me clicked. I understand what they're trying to say, so now I want to help you out. If you clicked onto this video, I just want to help you understand really the idea of what people mean by niching down, okay? This is a channel that's based on opinion. A lot of my videos are opinion based. I do a little research just to confirm what it is that I believe and the values that I express, but a lot of my videos deal with experience and I talk about it. I think that's probably why I get a lot of feedback and support that I do now, and I appreciate that. I'm looking at social media. For example, I'm growing on TikTok, I'm growing on Instagram, I'm growing on all of these different platforms, and a lot of people are saying the same thing. Now, I'm here for it all. A lot of people that try to encourage social media growth, they always say niche down, focus on one thing. But then I started to kind of be a little prideful with that information, because I said, well, I don't want to be focused on one thing. A lot of times other people, they even YouTubers have even said once they niche down, they feel they're in a box and they can't explore and do other things. So they create these different channels to focus on those other things that they would love to create content for. Me, I ain't have time for that. Everyone is giving tips on social media growth. Sometimes it can be overwhelming, and a lot of times it can be extremely distracting because you're trying to grow on social media. That is the end game. Everybody wants to grow. Everybody wants to have 1 million followers. They want to quit their job and they want to work as a full-time content creator in regards to whether it's YouTube, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, all of those platforms. Everybody wants that end game. But I have to adjust my thinking before I start listening to everyone else. Intensity grows in your mind because there's so much information. And then you start to think, is this real? Is it good information? Can I actually implement what is being said? Because everybody has the same content. However, there are so many different spins on the same thing, which is social media growth. What was happening to me was I was watching this person talk about growing on TikTok, and this person talk about Instagram, and this person talking about niching down on TikTok, and this person is talking about how to build a following on Instagram. And all of this information, I got lost in it all. I'm trying to contain all this advice, and everybody's just running with it. Instead of just kind of pacing myself, I'm getting confused. Not to the point that I'm not understanding, to that it's just too much. I was overwhelmed. Hear me, guys. I hope I'm making sense so far. Everyone has a solution about growing but you. And so here's the thing. I want to empower you. Look into a different lens, think in a different way, and let's officially grow together. So I wanted to kind of kill the norms or kill the ideas of certain things that you might be rehearsing in your mind, so we can move forward in the best way. Here's the first thing I want to say before I say anything else. Social media growth is going to happen when it happens. The guys, don't rush the process. I know we all want to work for ourselves. We want to be an entrepreneur. We want to build a business. I get that. I do too. But let's just enjoy the process. Let's have fun enjoying what is being created, being proud of that, and then trying to get better. Well, I heard quite recently, they're saying on TikTok, but it's all about quantity rather than quality. Get out, put out your quantity, put it out there. Something is gonna go viral, and then social media growth will happen, and then you can focus on quality once you get the platform. I don't think that's effective. I don't want to put out a whole bunch of unnecessary videos and content and Instagram photos and all of this different stuff, and then realize, okay, now I'm gonna change it up on everybody. Now I'm gonna give everybody the doozy. It's not authentic. Now, that might not be normal for a lot of you guys, and some people may think, oh, Adam, that's a little naive. Hear me out though. I need to take a water break. I drink my water with lemon. Y'all should try it. Amazing. Let's talk about my social media. When I started YouTube about almost a year ago, I started from 0 and gained 400 subscribers in about 4 months. That was an amazing, amazing journey. However, there's still so much more that I could obtain. Now, I started to get a little stagnant, but it's only because of the consistency of what I was doing. It scaled back. So I realized consistency matters. What everybody is saying about consistency, that is true. Now, when I started working with TikTok, my TikTok blew up. I was seeing growth in 2 weeks. I think I gained about 700 followers. I was consistent with the quality and the quantity of my videos. Now, I wasn't just focused on quantity, I was focused on the quality as well. And I was trying to be strategic on what I wanted to put out. A couple of my videos went bananas on TikTok. Now, I was blown away, did not expect it. Was not looking, I did not think that it was gonna happen, but it blew up. And then of course my follow count went from 1,000 to 3,000 in like 2 weeks. Still blown away, still blown away. Here's what I did for social media growth. In regards to my niche, study the art of content creating and study the platforms that I'm working with. Study YouTube, study TikTok, study Instagram. I'm studying these platforms. Now, one thing that really stands out is focusing on that one social media platform. I know we all want to grow on all of these different platforms, but I would pursue one first and then endorse all of your other platforms with that main platform that is the best one. Right now, my TikTok is the largest platform that I have. I have well over 4,000 followers. Like I said, I'm being consistent to who I am and not just throwing out a whole bunch of quantity I'm not just throwing out so much stuff. I'm being strategic because I want to be known for something, not just be known. There's a difference. As to the advice, listen with a grain of salt. Be careful who you're listening to. Be careful what you're listening to. Really try to implement what you think you can handle, but don't get overwhelmed. Okay, guys? It's your platform. You know what's best and you know what's working. If you don't know what's working, look around. Let's look at what we are putting out there and get some feedback, authentic feedback. Please be very careful what you're listening to. Because you know your platform. You know what's best for you. And you're gonna put in the work. As I said before, posting consistency is the key. Making sure that you continue the journey of posting regularly, that will ensure the growth. And be careful about the quality versus quantity type thing. Like I said before, just make sure you're doing something that you're proud of. If you are proud of something that you create and you're ready to put it out there, go ahead and put it out there. At least once a day. Whatever platform that you decide to work on and go hardest at, you can just go hard at least once a day and see where that takes you. Another thing that I learned about niching down is find and do what you're passionate about. People will find you and love you for who you are. You don't have to be like anyone else. You don't have to be like something else. Just be yourself and put out that content and people will come. A lot of times we're focused on growth and we miss out on the impact. This is the key. When I started to focus on impact, that's when my mindset started to change. That's when my content started to change. I want growth. Everyone wants to grow. Everyone wants to have influence, but I want to have impact rather than influence. I want to impact someone. And so I started to change my content with what value can I give. My niche started to focus on the value. So what value can you give? I agree with that. And once I started to realize that, I realized I think I have a niche now. So for 8 months, I was so frustrated because I did not know what my niche was. I was all over the place, and believe me, I understand and I get it. Some of y'all probably looking at this video like, hey, now he's doing this. I know, I get it. I'm just trying to help people. Like I said, I'm trying to impact my viewers, not just, create a following. I started to focus on, Adam, are you enjoying this or are you just trying to build a platform? And I realized I need to start enjoying what I'm doing, enjoying the work. I love it, but I wasn't enjoying the process because I was focused on growing. And I started studying and started listening and started watching, binge watching all of these people. And I said, Adam, let's get back to why we started, because we love creation. We are creatives. We love experimenting. We love creating content. I love editing. I love filming. I love entertainment. And so that's what I want to give in regards to my platforms. So if you're trying to identify a niche, you be the niche until you figure it out. Once I figured out what I wanted to talk about, my strategy became clear. I am a faith-based content creator. I created 4 different quadrants, right? I took out a sheet of paper and I created 4 boxes. And I wrote down 4 different things that I love. And then I looked at each 4 of those things and I said, what is common? The commonality that I have with all 4 of those quadrants is that I like to do those in faith. There's a reason why I went vegan for my faith. There's a reason why I like to travel. I like to go on mission trips, and there's a reason why I love music, because it makes me feel close to God, and fashion makes me I love clothes and I love creating things. And I said, I want to talk about those things. I want to talk about how I'm becoming my own entrepreneur. I want to talk about how I am experiencing personal growth, holistic growth, mentally, physically, emotionally, all of those different things. But my niche is faith-based content. I love to inspire people through clothes, inspire people through travel, inspire people through food and what they eat, inspire people through music, inspire people through love, through happiness, through marriage. And I said, what is the only way that does that? God has connected all those things. And so my channel is my niche is becoming faith-based content. Figure out what you're passionate about. Figure out what you are doing to impact this nation, to impact the world. Wherever, however you're sitting and standing and moving, keep doing it. I hope this video makes sense. I might have been all over the place and I do apologize. But this is my process. This is how I created what I have been creating. This is why I've gotten to the point that I am here right now. If you need any advice, just start. Start from somewhere. All of us can be content creators. Start posting your content. You will see growth. I promise you guys, growth will come. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. My name is Adam Lee Henderson, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.